Hello again, Quadable here on my free-to-play account, Athel. This is my second free-to-play account, another Raid Shadow Legends video. And today I'm going to go over trying to save this account with the good guy Yoshi. I got him on my main account, but I also got him here on my free-to-play account. And he's going to be the second champion that I take to level 60. I got Athel up to 60. She's doing me some good damage. She's a good starter champion. And I need to get out of bronze. I've just been I haven't put enough time into this account other than for the events and the play and making some good videos and stuff like that. But I want to give this account one more shot. So I'm going to take up Yoshi to level 60. Now, War Maiden, she does a great job. She puts on that decrease defense across the board in Arena. So I don't really need to take her up any further. And I would take Spirit Host up. That's generally how I would do it. But because Yoshi is a little bit better in a lot of sense for Arena, and Arena is where I really need the improvement. As you can see here in Arena, I've been goofing around and I'm still in a bronze 1. I've gotten up to bronze 2. There's nothing wrong with that. I've gotten some level ups with my Great Hall, but I'm really not going anywhere with this account, and that's where my missions have stopped, as this account's been stuck at the Arena bronze 3. So what I'm hoping is this account will just blow out any of that and get into silver by just upgrading Yoshi to level 60, getting him those artifacts, the amulet and the banner, and then from there, since in my clan boss team, you can see that I put Yoshi in to take Spirit Host place because she's really good there. She has that A1 ability where she heals herself. She doesn't need lifesteal gear, but I'm gonna put him in, but he doesn't go first. He's not fast enough, so I'm gonna put some work into him for also for the clan boss. He'll do some double duty there. And let's see, this account has gotten to level 10. It's always nice to get here because it helps you on floor 10 in the Doom Tower. And again, Yoshi took the front spot for me. I had to manual a little bit to get to floor 10, but once I get 4 or 5 champions to rank 60, this shouldn't be an issue in the future. But I'm just trying to see if this account can be saved by taking Yoshi to level 60, get me into bronze 3, and hopefully into silver just with that one thing, because he has that really cool ability on his skills. Let's see, his skills, he's got that aura speed 19%, which Spirit Host, she's only 10% in all battles. He's 19% in all battles, so he'll take her spot all over the place. I'll probably just move her armor up to him if I haven't started doing that already. I am working on his masteries. I want to get him as high up as I can. And the other ability that helps him to replace is that increased attack 50%. He also increases accuracy 50%, and he has a 50% chance of placing a true fear debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. Has a 75% chance instead on enemies under 7 on increased attack buff. So if they did get to go first and they had their Arbiter go first, or another champion like Spirit Host that puts on that increased attack, he could almost be either 75% or 100%, and that could be every 3 turns. So he is a pretty good champion. That true fear, though, right off the bat, that could make anybody tremble in fear. And then so that's Battle Toast, and then his Flaming Spirits could be 100%. He can put on that 50% decreased accuracy and HP burn on two random attacks. Plus, he has a chance up to 40% chance if I booked him to put a stun debuff off of his A1. And so I'm excited about that. And then fills his champion's turn meter by 4% each time an enemy receives a debuff. So if they do get to go first and they put on 4 buffs that increase attack on the other 4 champions, well, that's going to increase this guy's speed by his turn meter by 16%. So that might leap him into second position, which then would give him up to a 75% chance right now to put on that True Fear plus his other buffs. So I'm kind of excited. I'm hoping for the best on this. So I'm gonna get him into some work and do some upgrades and get this guy to level 60, Ascension 6, and just get him as much as I can to see if he can save this account. So hold on a sec. Okay, so I got him up to 6 rank and ascended 6. I don't have a banner. I just realized that I do not have a banner. So he'll go in a little bit short-handed, but I did get his speed faster so far than Spirit Host, and he's at 222. And actually, there was some minor upgrades I could do in here, but I don't want to use any glyphs yet. I don't have. I mean, if you look at it, limited on the. I guess I could spend 1 point. 220. It's not gonna hurt nothing. And then 222. Sorry. Go through these real quick and see if there's any that I can upgrade by 1 point. No. So, for right now, 223. And then, so we'll run over here. Now, this first group of arena battles, I had some leftovers from before that I couldn't handle. And he was not going first. He was probably going 3rd or 4th, so it was totally messing up the starter champion's ability. Now I put him in there. He's a follows up last, and he puts on provoke and possibly stun. So that's some other champions I could throw in there, but this was other than Spirit Host, this was my first team that I created. So let's go and see what happens. I got a 63 versus 58. If I get to go first, there's a good chance I can win. We'll see what happens. I'm just going to hit auto. Should put on the, yeah. Increase defense. Big hit. So it's definitely got me going first with an increased attack, which is important. That's what I was looking forward to. So go ahead and he's not going to finish this out right. And let's go ahead and get the next one at 95. I'm faster. Let's try it. It's not going to hurt nothing. Well, I'm already in bronze 1, so how much worse can it get? Increase there, put on 2 True Fears. Nope, not even at death. Okay. And let's see here. Definitely not going to go against 132. Alright, so we'll do one more, and I think this one right here, depending on if my speed is first, we'll see what happens, just to get some practice in here. Okay, I get to go first. Put on 1 True Fear. Couple D-block buffs. deaths. Wow, look at that. Nice little comeback. For the win. Alright. So going first definitely helps his team. Let's get a refresh. Go to the bottom. I always like to start at the bottom. There's an 86. I'll get to go first because of that high defense, but we'll see what happens because I'm going to put the decreased defense on. And hopefully Aethel can get it done. Got 1 kill. He has an AoE. That's why I like him. There's the death. So it's definitely helping. Now if oh yeah, there he is. Getting all his attacks in. Alright, another win. So I'm gonna do some more battles. I gotta get him up to 60 and I gotta find a banner now, so I'm gonna have to go play in the up in Spider a little more. So, alright, I'm going to pause this, do some more building up, and I'll show you some more stuff in a sec. Okay, so I had a pretty good run on the arena. Got into Bronze 2 a little higher. I need to wait for another reset. Here, earlier, without it being in correct order, because he was going like 3rd or last, and I want to see what Doom Priest does if he's put his increase attack on, see if she'll wait a turn before she puts hers on, because that's what he was doing. She'd put hers on and then he'd put his on after her, and it just kind of wasted time. So I'm hoping that because he puts an increased attack on, she does not, and then it comes in a little bit later and extends my increased attacks. But I had a 3.36 million and I haven't gone into the halfway mark yet, so this should be an indication that if he goes first, it should do something for it. You can see that it's the same team that I had before. I just made him rank 6, ascend 6, and got his speed to 223 now. So let's go and see what happens with this. So he went first. She puts it all back on, and that could be because Aethel went and ran herself out of it. But anyways, I like that. Burn, good accuracy. I always like Outlaw Bump. This is it seems like 2 or 3 sometimes. You get really lucky. And I believe I have Doom Priest book, but I might be wrong. But it looks like she put her increased attack on. Even though it's a 5-turn cooldown, Yoshi's much faster. So we're trying to beat 3.36 million. I'd love to see a 3.7 million, because that means I could 1 key the top chest. As in 1 key to get the top chest in normal clan boss. Stack. At least getting good use of that. So having 2 isn't that bad of a thing. And there's Aethel using it with increased attack. That's nice. Increased attack, increased accuracy. On there. Need to add a champ that puts in decreased attack. Maybe even decrease defense on the clan boss. I'm happy the way this is looking so far. She puts her increased attack on. Yoshi gets to use it. They've moved apart from each other, so everybody's putting their stuff on at different times, and we're getting a lot of good use of that increased attack. And even though I don't have any heal armor on Yoshi, Doom Priest is healing a lot of people and getting a lot of good stuff done for us. Of course, then right off that, I lose Cold Heart, but she's not in any particular armor either. Love those extra turns. 3.3. I said 3.6 would be really good. .6, 3.7 would almost ensure it every single time. Good use. 3.8, 3.9. And how many hits Aethel can get to recover. 4 million went up by 700,000. So that's just with a level 40 Yoshi, and he doesn't have his banner on yet either. And then of course I can switch out these guys. So far, and then I got another key. Cool. So I can put a key into hard, but I won't make you watch that. So I'll be back in a sec. All right. Quit back here again. That was just a quick sec for you. That was a day for me. Let's see here. Let me go to a global chat. I always like when I'm doing this, if I need to, I go to 355. I think that was what it was. Let's see. Sometimes that's a dead channel, so we don't get conversation going on out there. So anywho, to give this account a fair shake, what I need to do, not only level up Mr. Yoshi, I finally got a banner for him. That took a little while, at least, to say. His speed is really good at 230, and then of course, so he puts the increased attack and increased accuracy, I believe. Increased attack, increased accuracy, and then he has that 50% chance of placing a true fear debuff on all the enemies. Usually you get 2 of them, you know, odds are. And then the flaming spirits are nice for an HP burn, decreased accuracy, and the strong booze, chance to place that stun. And it hits, you know, obviously 1 out of 3 or 1 out of 4 hits. And then, and then of course I'm using him for his aura in all battles. And then second is my War Maiden. So what I realized was my team power is really low, and her artifact sets are all perception, and I can upgrade that too. I should upgrade that too. That crit rate will go up a little bit more. But anyways, so to give this account a full shot, so I have these 3 to fit. I'll take these 3 to 60. I've already got him going, and then I chose Melga Steel Girl out of my epics for arena attacking. She's probably, you know, she's better than Shaman, and because she brings out revive, and then she's one of the few dwarves that has an ability of 2 random allies revive. So, and then of course I ascended her, so she has the full ability, and then gives them a shield. And then to start off with, I put her in a shield set. So she starts the game off with a shield, or the round off with a shield, and then she can revive. I'm just trying to get her HP as high as I possibly can, and then she can put the shield back on. and then she's hitting them, and she can remove one random debuff from a random ally. So occasionally that gets rid of a stun, and the damage is based on HP. So the higher I run her in HP, then the higher her shield is. Not this one, but this one. It's based on this champion's max HP for 2 turns. This champion's max HP for 2 turns. And then with the artifact set being ally shield for 3 turns to start the match off, it's based on HP. So those things, her damage, her shield she places, and this shield set she uses, all are based off HP. So I'm going to put her in as a reviver, basically a reviver and a shield giver for my a team. Now I do use War Chanter. He's in a provoke set. Really good for placing a provoke and basically taking one of the champions out. His A2 attacks all enemies, can place that decreased defense and place a provoke, and then his A1 has a 30% chance of placing a stun. Plus, since I have him in a provoke armor, it's actually another chance to do the provoke. And then down here it's a 25% chance, and then a 25% chance, 30, 40, and then if you add in the artifacts, it's another. It's about 70% chance, or two high-end chances on the same hit to place that provoke debuff. So I've used him. He'll become a level 5 chicken if I need him. And then you have Diabolus. She's another great free-to-play champion. I've used her, and she's maxed out, I believe. Nope, I gotta put some books into her. That would make her better. So she is a great champion, and you get plenty of duplicates of her while you're fighting 12-3 in the campaign. So you get plenty of free books to book her. I just haven't booked her on this account. So with that being said, I'm gonna be back in just a sec, and hopefully I'll have Melga Steel Girdle finished to at least a 50. And Yoshi up to 60, and hopefully with this combination, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully with this combination, I can get to bronze 3 to save this account. So, alrighty, thanks for holding on just a sec. Okay, so I ended up booking Melga Steel Girdle, and here's my arena team, excluding Doom Priest. I did try Doom Priest in there, but basically her and Yoshi just keep putting on the same increased attack. And she's great in arena, don't get me wrong, but since I do both of them and I need the speed increase, I'm going to go ahead and I would go with Yoshi. Now she's great because she could remove the decreased defense buff or a fear buff or whatever when you're fighting that stuff. So she'll probably be at least in my arena team. That's Doom Priest. But I haven't really been pushing too hard in the Doom Tower. But I just wanted to show you that I'm now autoing getting through these. So there's only a week and 19 hours left. I might get here. I'm not sure, but at least that'll get me a little bit further, give me some free energy, and get me some free stuff. So, taking Yoshi to working Yoshi to 60 and putting in Melga Steel Girdle has advanced the account. So, I'll let you know. I'll give you an update a little bit later to see how far those people got me in Doom Tower. But all right, hold on a sec. All right, after a second for you and some time for me, I did get Mr. Yoshi here up to 58, and I decided, I think I said it a little earlier, but I decided to take Melga Steel Girdle up. Right now I've got her in some defense armor and some resistance. I might switch this resistance out to either health or to defense, because I need her just to be there as the fourth person. Her skills are possibly removing a debuff from a random ally, and she's got 75% chance of doing that based on HP damage. Good shield, and this is why I picked her, was because of the revive, a very unique skill for the dwarves. So even though I booked her, she'll be useful down the road, very useful in faction wars. So she should do pretty good. So let's jump over to the arena, hit refresh, and just see what happens. I'll get that freebie in a second, but here's a 90. Let's see what happens. 32%. Wow. Looks pretty good. But if she can last Kale's damage to me, I should be able to revive out of it. So let's see what happens here. I was hoping I get to go first. That'd be crazy. Oh, I get to go first. Wow. 230 points. There's your defense, and there's your hit. Okay, so remember, all starting champions have a big, powerful AoE. There you go. So let's see if we can get to bronze 3 finally. That's what we're going for, bronze 3. Here's another speed one. Now hers is only 19. Oop, I didn't mean to invite. That's silly. I didn't mean to invite her, but she has a 19 and I have a 19. So if I beat the last guy, there's a good chance I'll beat this guy. And I'm only 69,000 power because these two are not rank 6 yet. So let's just see what happens here. There you go. Increase attack. Put a couple fears on. One of them was used. Death to me. Velvet Steel Girl revives, puts a little shield on. Ugh, death again. No big deal. So revive. HP balance. So maybe I won't win this one. Let's see what happens. The Melga can put another shield on. But she must have used it a second ago. That doesn't look like I'm going to win. That revive. It's hard to beat a good revive champion like Scylla Drake's. 180-day reward for logging in. On a positive note, I've gone up over 1 million on my damage for the Demon Lord, and I did increase these two great people's armors, but I used to run Spirit Host here, so Yoshi the Drunkard is helping out with his increased attack, and of course Doom Priest is doing the same thing. So an extra 1 million damage on my Demon Lord. I just got to get that arena to bronze 3. That's the test here. So here we are in the middle of this revamp to try to get past bronze 2 into bronze 3. And I'm kind of close. Switched out my defense a little bit. And you can see from the battle log, my defense has started winning. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that alone. It's helping me advance a little bit. And then I'm going to check through these and see if I can get that or not. Fight a couple choice battles. I need 40 more points, and then we'll see what happens. So let me do a little more investigating, and this might end up being a part 2 video. So if I don't get it on this try, I'll now I did just to let you know, I did okay, so like right here when you see Apothecary, you'll get used to the characters. And Apothecary increases defense in dungeons. This is the arena, so I'm going to go ahead and try it here. Also, I chose, this is Aox the Rememberer, I think his name is. He's right here. Aox the Rememberer. And he puts a decrease attack on. Plus he's got some other abilities. And he's a great champion for clan boss. So we'll go ahead and see if this does me any good to use another champion It was taking too much to try to get Melga Steelguard. It was taking a little bit much to get her in there, and obviously this isn't working either. They're faster than I am. Yeah. So let me continue this on another video. I'll work this up and show you some more upgrades. I've done better in other areas. I did with these few upgrades, and it's toward the end. I did get another 10 on my Doom Tower. So only having 2 champions at rank 60, and the choices that I made did get me to be able to beat this guy right here, the Magma Dragon. So that was a positive for the day. I added 1 million to my clan boss damage, and I'm holding my own. I just got to get that good attack team going together. So what I'm going to do now is put this video out, and I'll continue it on the next video. Thank you for watching.